Hey,
you
do
know,
we have a screwdriver?
I'm actually kind of
down
like
here?
whiny.
We have a screwdriver.
No, we don't have a screwdriver. We're a freaking podcast, not a hardware store.
Is everything
Look,
right
this
up there,
mic
Nico?
stand is slowly falling down because this mic is
Nick,
heavy.
come
I
on,
gotta tighten
dude.
it, dude.
Change the position, bro.
It doesn't
Change the
work.
position, the angle in which the frame of the stand then supports.
In which? Why
the
do you say
mic.
in which? What do you think?
I
You're
keep
smart
dropping
when
two
you say
picks,
stuff
man.
like that?
I would help you, but Chrissy's giving me the slight no,
Yo,
don't
Dan,
help him.
Do we have a screwdriver?
Stay
in the
out of
studio?
this.
Stay out of it.
You want me to go out to the shed or something? Like,
Need you to go on the
No,
back.
that's all right. That's all right. I'll deal with it. I can
Yeah.
do it.
And you're not getting another haircut for that.
I'm a showman.
All right?
I'm a showman. All right.
Oh,
episode
smack.
number 42.
Don't
42.
introduce the episode, you schmata.
I can't do anything because I'm a schmata. You don't even know what a schmata
Dan,
is.
Yo.
definition of schmata, please.
Stop
even a word?
Don't be so meticulous about it.
I don't. That's why I'm asking you to look it up.
you can't ask me to do dumb shit.
He doesn't know how to spell
It's my
that.
freaking podcast. I can ask you to do what I want.
That's why we hired him, because he talks. He
I
doesn't
probably
know this
sounded
system.
really
Yeah.
like a piece of shit right there. I'm not. I'm
What were you
not a
saying,
piece of
James?
shit.
What were you saying?
I was gonna say, look at Simba right now. Tell me how
Simba.
Yo, Simba's
Swagged out Simba.
swagged out Simba.
Dude, that's like a stuffed animal from our
That's
childhood.
Simba B.
Yo, Simba.
That's
one
Simba,
cool-ass Simba.
Winnebago.
Yo, that's gonna get girls to
Man,
come watch
bro.
us.
You know
what
what
I
scene?
learned?
You know what scene I can't
Come watch
watch?
the
And
pod.
Come on,
I think everybody feels the sentiment. Like you have to get through it in life, but watching the scene where Mufasa dies.
I have a story for that. I can't watch.
Where
it. I
Muf-
cried.
No, I'm saying, but you have to watch it. You just have to
Experience
watch
for the
Lion
first
King.
time. Yeah,
You
Like
ever
everybody's got to go through Mufasa.
it's
dying.
like a heartbreak. It
You ever
really
watch
is.
it? You ever watch a dog watch Mufasa? Watch.
Oh, they probably react because they see
No.
what's going
Yeah.
on.
Oh my gosh,
really,
bro, they understand.
Dude, that's
You're like,
that's
no.
crazy.
dude.
Because dude, because like Mufasa.
Well, Dan, could you look up who directed that movie?
Lion
Curious.
Isn't that I don't know.
Yeah, like not the live action one, like and not John Favreau. The
Yeah, the original.
is it Roger Allers? Did he do the original
Yeah,
one?
he looks like he did it. Yeah,
Yeah. he looks like he did it.
He's
yeah,
like
but man,
a
that
lion
scene
guy.
is just
Because
tough,
Mufasa's like
dude.
demeanor and his
That's hard
voice,
for me to get
you
through every
love
time.
it. You love it so much, and then you
Yeah.
see him at his weakness, and it's like
I don't
dude.
build.
But like, just like the cinematography of like the whole like just how he's falling.
watch this
and
recently?
Simba's. You know what we're talking about?
Yeah,
Look, bro.
that scene.
Freaking
That's
Scar.
the scene.
Scumbag.
yeah, he clauses his paws.
No good freaking grouchy bastard.
The
Yeah, 'cause
live
he wanted
action
his
one was
position.
pretty good, actually.
The live one was good.
What I was gonna say is
I didn't see the live.
in middle school in Italian class, Miss Russo's class. Shout out Miss Russo. We would watch it, The Lion King in Italian, I guess. And when it was on,
nice.
I was like, Miss Russo, I need to leave the class. Like, I gotta go to the bathroom when this scene happens. Like,
That's
I
serious,
can't
eh?
watch it. Like, I'll literally
old were
cry
you?
in front
It's
of everyone.
tough, dude.
I can't.
How old were
I was
you?
in middle school. I was like, I'm not doing it. Like, I'm gonna get emotional.
See, even
So I
serious
went to
at
the
that age.
bathroom and I took extra time because I didn't want to like come back and be like, oh no, Mufasa.
Did we get an answer?
By the way,
Dan? Is it-
Mufasa,
is it that
that's
guy?
a boss
It was
name.
Roger
Yeah,
Allers.
I'm gonna name my child
Mufasa.
Mufasa. Mufasa
Feldman?
Feldman. Mufasa
Mufasa.
Feldman.
Mufasa Feldman.
Mufasa Feldman. Where can I find the
That's the voice you gotta speak in.
macarons?
Sounds like a dish. Mufasa Feldman.
Mufasa Feldman.
You know they call
We have an
a salad
exquisite
at work
dish
after.
tonight. It's
I
Mufasa
made-
Feldman with a side of better rice.
I'm trying to control myself because I could tell Dan all night to like, hey, look up this. But Dan, could you look up dog's reaction
Roger-
to
sorry.
Simba? No.
no,
Mufasa.
I don't want to. I don't want to watch it.
I don't
Gotta
wanna
see
watch
the
it
reaction.
either.
No,
All right,
no.
for the pod we could do
Fine,
it.
fine.
So I guess we just open every podcast talking about lion.
Man,
Relax.
Wait, is this the dog's reaction to? Look at this.
oh, get this! I don't want to watch this guy's toes, bro.
It's all right. He's in his home. If he was
knows?
outdoors in the cold,
Look at
I'd
this
tell him to
dog.
put some socks.
Yeah,
There
this guy
you go.
realized, oh, maybe I'm gonna put this video
He has
somewhere.
some
I'll
sense
get
of
my
direction.
toes out of the video. Freaking
Oh,
Neanderthal.
so Simba finds Mufasa. Oh my God! This
Look at this dog, bro. He's not the only one too. There's mad dogs that actually respond to this disturbing scene, but like a real part of life.
Dog? I thought this was a comp.
What?
I thought it was a comp.
What's it
It's
called?
just one dog.
I think it's like multiple dogs. I've saw
A
another one.
language barrier sometimes between us.
What's it?
Shibba-doop,
Comp?
shabba-doop.
Com.com.
See, look.
That's
That's not the
Oh,
live
this is
action
the live
too,
action
dude.
one. I never even watched.
You never seen the live action? one?
No.
Oh, it's pretty good. I liked it.
Look at that. Isn't that crazy? The dog gets it.
Yeah, because it's like he's seeing.
Ma, no, don't tell me, Ma. Ma, no, come on.
creature
now.
on
Yeah,
screen.
four-legged creature going
Animal,
to
not
their.
creature. You don't have to call it a creature. My bad.
I think
We're all
creature
creatures,
is
technically.
acceptable.
Yeah, but creature is like different than animal. Creature has like a negative connotation to it. I feel like.
Dog's reactions to
You know?
I don't think so. Yeah, well, I know what you're saying. Like someone says, "You freaking creature."
You're a creature of the night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
creature's kind of just like a.
Yeah, yeah.
A creature is something that only a creator can make. You ever think of that?
Creator makes a creature.
It's a creature. Look at the
Oh,
definition
the
of a creature.
correlation.
Oh, a human being with
What
a
the fuck?
Homo sapiens question. What?
Urban Dictionary is not
Excuse me?
reliable.
Yeah,
Urban Dictionary.
There's like a
yeah.
freaking kid with his with like glasses in his room in the dark with a
Animal
Yeah, with no
distinct
friends.
Powerade freaking just going,
from a human
"Yeah."
being, as distinct
Make it-
from a human being.
What is? I don't get. I don't
What?
understand.
It doesn't make any sense.
That's all right. Listen,
Animal.
let's not.
Yeah, we get the
Yeah,
gist
sure.
of what
Maybe
it
we
is.
move on
creature
from this.
Hey,
Um,
so
yeah.
why don't we tell them those things that we call good that are good
Those
for
good
them?
things. Yeah, no, we don't want to. What's wrong?
You good?
Don't mind me.
Okay, sure. As
Don't
Chrissy's
mind.
having a moment, I'm going to tell everybody about the good things. Hello and welcome. If this is your first time visiting us, our pod, welcome. Be sure to check out our other pods. We have some fun around here. Okay, we're the pod that likes to make you think about the social indifferences in the world. We'd like to be the light in your day, too. This is supposed to be the best part of your day. If it could be, that's awesome. We tell you to hold the freaking door, all right? We love everyone. What is going on? What a rude son of a
Dude,
you are.
he just freaking blew the vape smoke into my face, and I just took a hit. He just shotgun. I haven't hit that stuff
Shotgunned.
in years.
Intentional secondhand smoke.
Yeah,
you're
you
getting.
just messed me up, man. What
All right.
Why do you
Well,
you always manage to mess up and interrupt when James does a good thing?
I want some comments on this, okay? When this type of stuff happens on the pod, what do you guys think? I don't know. I think it might be rude. I think
they
it might be entertaining
Chrissy's
for you. I don't know.
being a jerk is what it is.
Are you being ignorant?
Ignorant.
Are you being ignorant?
What's
ignorant?
Come on, you know what ignorant is.
ignorant?
Yeah, ignorant.
Hey, you ever heard about that ignorant?
What
Sure,
the frick
okay.
are y'all talking about?
All right, getting back to the good things. Hold the freaking door. That's what we tell you to do here on the pod. Okay, we tell you to hold the freaking door. A little kindness goes a long way. All right, don't be a grouch. Don't be a messed up person, because if so, you're a miserable.
Yeah.
If you never heard what a miserable is, that's a miserable person. Okay. Yeah. We also deliver entertainment. You know, we do that as well. We do some fun things. We have some tunes. We have some things that we're working on. We have some
baby.
things cooking up in the kitchen. But
Maybe we do a
that's
song
to come.
tonight.
Maybe we do. Nico might have a surprise. Who knows? Maybe it's Chrissy. We'll see.
Well, I'm full of surprises. I
Yep.
tell you that much.
Yeah, man.
We have goals on this pod. We're creating a How We Doing culture and How We Doing community. All right, you guys got to get with it or get lost. Take a walk, come back, watch the How We Doing pod.
Precisely.
Besides that, all right, we're one heartbeat. We're gonna make you feel it. All right, so get ready for a tasty show. We got some juice for you. Going to be talking about a little bit of integrity.
Literally got some juice for
Orange
Yeah.
juice, apple juice,
And we're gonna
mango juice.
Yeah, Nico has some surprises for you.
Yeah, you guys are excited for that, right?
And I'm just gonna hope that Chris doesn't try to blow a shotgun in my face. So we're gonna get started. If your day is just starting, it's ending. Okay, you have a nightcap, you have a coffee, cappuccino, whatever you have in your hand. Okay, take a nice deep breath as we pull you away from the craziness and nurture your minds. Here we go.
Yo, stop! Your behavior is just too much.
It's
sometimes,
a little
dude.
bit off the wall. I'm gonna
you're-
say, Chrissy, you gotta calm down, bro.
You have no like boundaries, respect. Like
I'm just a piece of shit.
I'm blowing out my deep breath, and you're chopping at my neck. What do you want?
I
me
was trying to
suffocate?
off time the.
If Simba was a live character right now, what do you think he would say about your behaviors?
I would beat the shit out of Simba.
I would have him
See,
bite
Simba,
your-
you might
one
be
of your
able
breasts
But you
off right now.
You can't do that.
I would hope he like took off one of your breasts.
Yo, don't fucking tell me
That he has.
Don't tell me.
fucking breasts.
We all
Fuck.
have breasts. What am I supposed to call it?
It's not a breast. It's a chest.
Breast,
A
chest.
breast is
How-
something
How
only a
would you
girl
like it if
has.
someone came up to you and
It's
like,
a man
nice breasts, dude? What the fuck would you think?
All right, can you stop being so vulgar? One, and two.
Bleep me out, Dan.
If somebody said
Oh wait, Dan got something for us.
swollen male breasts issue caused by hormone imbalance,
Yeah, I have breasts, but fuck you for saying that.
Wait,
that's what I would want somebody to do right now. I would
That's
want
a
him
whole
to take
lar-
off one of
that's-
your. I would say nipple. That's not the same thing.
I would have felt more comfortable if you said nipple.
That might hurt more actually.
Breast nipple. What's
Jimmy's
it's
about
the
to-
same
he's
thing?
got
breast.
Your nipples on your
Start
breast.
coming.
All right, with the f bombs, relax, dude. What's your problem? Did somebody mess you up today? Piss you off? What?
Yo, shut up.
All right.
all right.
So
Gotta get
this is
spit
also
on.
what happens on the How We Doing Pod. Sometimes we have some action on that side of the table.
You're displaying
Um,
great character tonight, Chrissy. Let me tell you.
Just don't do
I'm
it.
not playing a character. This is me.
I said no. You're displaying great character,
oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, he's shining.
shining bright like a diamond.
Shout out
Shining light
Rihanna.
like that. Hey, what's that animal's name again?
Pancha,
Pancha.
pancha,
Foxy.
Pancha. We want some
Pancha
comments on that too.
de
Okay?
tortuga.
Tell us what you think about
It's
Pancha.
my friend.
Could you
And I
pick him
have,
up and
Larry
so the camera
Eagle
could
over
pick him up?
Man.
This is Pancha,
Pancha.
and Pancha is friends with Larry the Eagle and the infamous Toby Maguire. That's not his name.
His name's Simba, no?
Spider-Man?
It's,
Yeah, no, it's Simba.
it's
I was
baby,
trying to get
baby
creative.
Simba, and we got little Chewbacca over there too.
What did this turn into? Freaking Animal Planet? Can we
Slowly.
We
stop?
love animals. We always talk about animals. We're always talking about lions. in the
We don't
beginning of
love
the show.
all animals.
What animals don't
What
you
animals
like?
don't we like?
I feel like we've been here before.
Have we?
I think
Oh,
so.
an animal that's rude. We spoke about that.
Like an animal that has a bad attitude.
See, like a chimpanzee, probably, but I think I like a
No,
chimpanzee.
pretty much all birds could like.
Yeah, Chris,
Get outta here.
Chrissy's
Come on,
just not a fan of
What about a
birds.
cardinal? You don't like a cardinal? They're beautiful.
No.
I
What
love-
about a blue jay?
Oh, I love. That's what I was gonna say. I love blue jays.
Blue
man.
jays,
I
man.
see them on the ledge
Yo,
outside.
but
Comment.
like, what are you gonna do with a blue? You see a blue jay every once in a while.
What do you mean?
What do you
are
do
you
with
gonna
any
do
of
with
them?
a blue jay? What are you gonna?
You
what are you
marvel.
supposed to do with birds?
You only marvel at
people,
them. That's
people
what you're
have
gonna-
birds in captivity. Nobody has a blue jay.
Wait, they have birds.
Sure,
You have
sure they do.
birds in captivity.
Like in cage,
Yeah,
like
at
in
home,
bird
at
cage,
homes,
yeah.
like parrots.
like
and
a
shit.
what are they?
That'd be cool to have a parrot on and have him be like, "How we doing? How we doing?
You know what's the worst?
It's a
bird?
podcast.
That would be great.
Watch our podcast."
You know what's the most terrifying bird? I think is a cockatoo. Get that thing away from me,
Yo,
bro.
Cockatoo?
I learned a new
Yeah.
Is that
the
the
goy
white with the long legs?
goyo.
Yeah.
Oh, they go ahead and they cover their head every so often, like
Dude,
play hide and go seek.
no
with
man, that thing is
Right
terrifying.
then, isn't that how you say the rooster in Spanish? Goyo.
Sure.
Yeah,
Go with that.
I know
Goyote.
more Spanish than you. Is that what happened?
I am the rooster.
Let's get into a topic, fellas.
Goyo.
Let's talk about a little something.
Dude, you know
that's
that, like-
important.
Sorry, before we get into that, like just intrusive thought, like in these like countries in Latin America, Central America, like there's roosters that like actually wake you up in the morning.
That's not just in Latin America.
No,
That's like
well-
countryside stuff.
I guess yeah, there too. I mean,
Okay.
no, just because I was talking to someone at work and he was like back in my like I hated the rooster because he used to wake me up mad early. I was like, oh
So they do really do that.
yeah, like they actually do that. Cock-a-doodle-doo. And is that true? Is that true that roosters are? Is it like because I know that cows are
Yeah,
females.
chickens are
and
all
bulls
female.
are males. So chickens are all females, and
Yeah.
the roosters gotta deliver the egg.
Yeah.
Well-
you ever seen a chicken with a penis?
I don't walk around looking at chicken's undercarriage
No,
to
but
see what
like
they got.
chicken's like like a full chicken when you have it.
So the roosters
to
got
cook.
the whatever you
They
want
don't
to call
remove
it.
the piece of deal.
The rooster piece
I'm not searching that.
They don't
intrudes the chicken, and
Vashish.
and then
That makes sense.
when he's not doing that, he's waking everybody up. He's like, "Get up, motherfuckers! We got shit to do."
So I can get my boot.
Guy
down.
wakes up, he's ready to rock.
He's waking
cock.
up all the hens and chickens
Yeah.
in the barn. He's like, "You know what time it is."
the big rooster.
I'm coming right around. 12 o'clock.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Daddy's come home to crow.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's interesting. So, but I guess that's why there's male and females, because we're different species.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Because
obvious
cows,
thing to say.
bulls, chickens, roosters. Pretty cool.
pretty cool.
We're like
Cool,
Nat,
bro.
we're like Nat Geo, but cooler.
Turtles, tortoises.
Wrong.
Not wrong.
Yeah, isn't tortoise just another?
Tortoise, like toward them.
Oh, yeah.
So they
Oh yeah, so like alligator and crocodile
turtle,
too, right?
like turtle.
Are we making what the fuck are we
Yeah.
talking about?
You sure?
No, somebody gets what I'm saying.
You positive? Towards them, towards position, toward to
No, I see what you did there, but are you being clever, or is that?
tortoise?
No, that's-
Turtle
See,
is
you could fool me right now, really bad. Like I could just
that's
be
a
like,
stretch,
oh, wow,
Chrissy,
that
if
makes
I'd
sense.
seen
All right.
one. That's a stretch. All right, let's
How
let's
was your-
talk about some things, brothers.
Let us know what
Okay.
you think in the chat.
Well, hey, how was your week? Do we want to do a Howie week quick?
Fuck that.
Man, you never want to talk about Howie week.
Yeah, he doesn't like the Howie week. But
It might be
for,
therapy for some people.
No.
for
They
time
wanna-
purposes,
I'm not
we can
talking about
swing
my
through
week
real
this
quick. But
week.
one thing I noticed is that like both my brothers right now, they have notebooks. On
Yeah,
the
so
table.
we got notebooks, and you know why we got notebooks? Because we're delivering a powerful pod, and
and because Nico knows best, maybe. I can recall, and I'm sure there's some people who were listening and or watching.
Were you the first one to ever write something down in a
Can you
notebook?
just not interrupt me? Let me speak.
No,
Can I say something?
no,
Can I say something?
30 minutes,
maybe.
30 minutes.
If you say please.
When I first brought out the notebook, I got made fun of. There's people that have watched and listened that could document that. There's documentation out there. It's on our YouTube.
All right, man.
And now I just want to take a moment to
Get
say
off your high
welcome to the
horse.
club.
It's great, man.
I should make
Thank-
fun of you guys. Oh,
Thank-
look at Chrissy. He's
This
got
is not important. Let's
what's
talk
that
about
gra-
what's.
what's
Let's
that-
talk about what's on the notebook.
what's that?
okay?
Graph paper?
Yeah, it's grass paper. Jill bought it.
Grass
for me.
paper or graph paper? Grasshopper?
Hey, they might use grass to make paper. You never know.
I think they should.
Might be
use
softer.
paper
Paper,
trees.
paper is made from bamboos, sticks.
Well, what I'm saying is,
And
welcome
trees.
to the notebook gang. And
Gang.
next
how we
time, don't
doing?
use graph paper. Use a real notebook.
Why
What's
don't
for
you
dinner?
scratch
How we
your
doing?
tortoise, pal?
Now we hold on. Now we doing. It's a podcast. How we doing? What's a freaking
California.
podcast?
California.
He's.
How we
That's
do?
the song,
I
bro.
don't get to just dictate the
That's
songs
the
like
song.
that.
Whether you're listening,
Dun, 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 dun.
know you're watching.
Boom, boom, ba, boom.
Should be watching.
Ba, da, ba, da, ba.
Watch it on my YouTube now.
Ba, da, ba, da, ba.
Put it down.
No,
We should do
well,
that.
I was
We
just
should do that.
screaming
for
just
40
now.
minutes.
Getting a
Okay,
little-
can
just
we
got hot
talk?
and
Can we
heavy.
talk about something, please?
You want to talk about some
Can we
meaningful
talk
things?
about
The
something
nonsense.
that the people maybe might want to hear?
Yeah, bring it
That's
up.
a good idea.
brother.
Sure.
All right.
What do we got?
Bring it
So
to me.
this week we got something very interesting, very important, very relevant with today's times. So we got the importance of integrity and one's character.
Nice delivery.
I feel like a lot of people probably don't even know what integrity is. Right?
It's like a word they hear, but they can't really
Yeah.
put a
Right.
finger on it.
a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah,
I would
fair,
say
fair.
I would say a majority.
I might have been
Integrity,
one
what?
until I wrote down the definition in my notes.
Right.
Might be one of those.
And I feel like those things go hand in hand, integrity and character, obviously, because
yeah,
How could you have one without the other?
I
if you
think-
have respect for yourself, that contributes to your character.
I think integrity is a good trait to have in your character. Like, there's multiple traits or things that could contribute to your character, but integrity is one that you want to associate with your character.
It holds it all together.
Yeah, it's
It's like a it's a powerful
definition
piece.
of integrity is honest and having. I don't think that makes sense.
Honesty.
Honesty and having strong moral principles. I just had honest. That's why.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have some strong moral principles. Power right there.
Yeah. Well, I think it's so lackadaisical. Like like people are so lackadaisical and they don't understand like the consequences for lack of integrity or respect. You know.
Well, and today.
It could.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say because obviously you can get away with not having that and keep getting away with it, but eventually it's gonna smack you in the face.
Yeah. Well, when you're not growing up, but like around our age, you start facing those things where like, okay, I need to develop these traits, right? I need to start thinking about my integrity, what my morals are. Honesty,
where are you going? Yeah.
Being reliable, being consistent. I just lost my train of thought.
Those are things, though, that are going to guide you to a better outcome, to a powerful outcome. So, like,
Yeah.
then that what you just said makes me think of like, okay, well, what's more important? Like, when you think about your character, is it is it integrity or pride? Because I think, in a sense, you could kind of play it like that. Like, if you don't have integrity, you're more concerned about being prideful. Because what goes into having integrity? Having integrity is somebody going and like being rude, mean to you or something, and then being the character that you are and holding your integrity.
Yeah, if you have too much, if you have too much
pride, you might not do that.
you might lack a little bit of integrity.
Yeah, and look, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. I have had times where I was more concerned about my pride than I was about integrity, because it's like
Naturally.
about getting the last word or what have you. But I gotta say, ever since I would say the last 3 years, kind of really always been like that for me. Like, you go ahead and fly off the handle sometimes with pride, but
Yeah, it's a balance. It happens.
But like me, just as a person, I always have been more concerned about having integrity and just being a good person. And I feel like if I was to think about it, that's what it is. It's about having integrity and being good to people. It's like just be nice.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
Well, it's like there's a balance though, right? Because like I think about it, like I was actually in a situation recently where like somebody kind of didn't directly wrong me in a way where I was like, oh, it wasn't something I was upset about, but
All right.
like what the person did was wrong.
yeah.
Like in some ways could have made me look stupid, but it wasn't a big deal. But like if
Didn't
I
realize
was,
they were doing it type of thing?
no, like basically just did the wrong thing, but it wasn't
Okay.
like a crazy big deal. But it wasn't right. Like it was a grown man at work, and like you conduct yourself a certain way that is just that's not the way you do it. And
Okay.
basically, I still did him a favor afterwards. Is basically like long story short, and I literally said I was like, you and like what we're saying, like if I was more prideful, I would have been like, no, because I feel like pride has to do with respect. Like if you don't respect me and you wronged me, then why should I?
Right.
But like with integrity, is like, listen, I still try to help people, help others do,
Yeah.
make positive impact. So, I'll still help you out, even though what you did was wrong.
But back to what you said happened at work. Was that more of like, do you think that was like a cultural barrier where he comes from that's kind of accepted, or was
No,
it
I mean,
like-
I'll tell you what happened. Basically,
that would help?
so I'm closing. One of the guys in the back was basically, he was like, "Oh, I don't feel good," and he looked like he didn't feel good. And me trying to be a good person, I was generally concerned because he just didn't look good. So I was like, "Oh, go sit down, like go relax, like just
Right.
take a minute." Like
Yeah.
he's like worried about like the work. I'm like, "Don't worry about it. Like we'll take care of it."
Yeah. Yeah.
He sat down. I got him a glass of water. He took Advil. Okay. And then, long story short, like we send him home early, and like he was like standing there, like he looked like he was gonna pass out. We're like, you want us to call like you want us to call someone?
That
this and
bad.
that? Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
So then, I go in the next day, and they're like, "Did you hear about the hoax?" I'm like, "What? The hoax?"
The hoax.
So like basically, he just instead of asking like, "Hey, I have something to do. Can I just leave early?" He pulled off that stunt to go do something, and they found out because he did something with someone else that worked there, and they spilled the beans. I don't know, whatever.
Okay.
So now he comes in. He's like not talking to anyone because he's embarrassed because he knows everyone knows, and like I'm still trying to talk to him because I feel bad still. Like he feels like an outcast because but it's like you're a grown man. Like if you have to leave early to do something, go to the boss. Hey, I got something to do.
Yeah, just take care of it.
And in retrospect, it made me look stupid because you take me for a fool. You know what I mean? Like, and I was genuinely concerned for you. Like I was like, yo, make sure he gets in the house okay because he was wobbling and stuff.
Right.
And then like the other night, it's freezing out. Right. Chris is picking me up. Usually, when I have the car, I'll drive him home. I always drive him home because he lives right down the road. But Chris, when like I don't have the car, like he usually like gets it, like because I'm not gonna make my brother drive you, like
Right.
But he didn't say a word to me the whole day, and then at the end of the day, he looks, well, we're ready to go, closing up, and he's like, it's cold outside. I'm like, yeah. I was like, you don't have a ride? He's like, no. I was like, all right, I'll take you home. Like whatever. I just told Chris, I was like, we're gonna give him a ride home real quick. But like
no, you did the right thing though. That's a powerful move. That's
it was
integrity.
Freezing. I wasn't gonna let him walk home. That's spiteful because you're wrong. Wow, two wrongs make a right.
Prideful.
Prideful.
Spiteful. Yes. Prideful.
Yeah, because you're with pride, you would be hurt. Like and like it's not. It wasn't a big deal, but it's just like you're a grown man. Like that's not how you conduct your business. If you got to do something.
Yeah.
And in ways like you play us and make us look stupid, which I didn't look that stupid because everyone else was like, oh, what's wrong with him?
Right.
But
like, go ahead, Chris. You were gonna say something?
No.
When you think about because you think about pride, and then you start thinking about your interactions that you have during the day and the people that you speak to, and then you start looking outwards, and you start not necessarily pointing a finger, but wondering who's being prideful or who's treated me or done me wrong, and you could do that, but then you also have to look internally, because if you don't find where you've been prideful or where you were lacking, integrity of character, then you're just as bad. If you're trying to one up somebody, if you're trying to get the last word,
it's two wrongs don't make a right.
Right. Actually, don't they make a left? No, three rights make a left.
If you make a right and a right and a right, that's a left.
That's a left. Correct. All right. Well, and now
Three
you don't have to
left,
make a left.
3 wrongs make a right. So if you get wrong 3 times, then you can make it right.
If you are wrong,
why do we do this?
I'm just that's the way of the world, I didn't make this shit up.
But here's the funny thing. In this world, most people, whether you actually have pride or not, want power. Like, I'm a humble guy. I believe I'm a humble guy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I want power, of course. Like, who doesn't want power? So it's like, how are you seeking the power? Are you seeking it through pride? Are you seeking it from
integrity?
Integrity, being a good person. A lot of things that we talk about.
Yeah, and just to wrap it back to like how we opened with it is like, having integrity that, that shapes your character. It correlates to your character.
Yeah. So is pride
like we're kind of like generalizing people to be two different types of people, like prideful or like integrity, which you could look at it a bunch of different ways.
Not true though, because you need both.
Yeah,
you can't have one without the other.
In that situation that I was just in, it's like there's two different things I could have done.
Right, but you still have pride.
No,
because of the person that you are in yourself, that you're still going to do that, and you haven't the integrity.
I think you're thinking of pride in like a different way.
Look, you have pride, and like everybody has a sense of that,
because like integrity with the morals,
No, bro, I'm saying like you have pride that you took him home, like you wouldn't let him go out in the cold, like you take pride in that.
No, I feel like you're like trying to use it at the same definition as integrity.
Yeah, I see. Like, I agree with
no,
Miko.
No, I don't think so, guys. I feel like integrity is more the action, while pride is the emotion. You have pride that
is
you
something
did
that
the
you
right
feel.
thing by taking him home.
Right.
But
But your
is how you
integrity
look
was
at
the
it.
action of taking him home.
Integrity was Say that again. Integrity
His
was the
integrity
action
was the
of
action
taking.
of taking him home, and his pride was him saying that knowing that he did the right thing by
Pride
taking
is
him
like
home.
me looking back and being proud of it.
I mean,
Yeah,
integrity
but, like,
is something that's in you that you protect, though.
Yeah, it's two different things. That was good interjecting. I think, but I don't look at it like, oh, I'm proud of myself for taking him home. I look at it like I feel like I did the right thing and I'm trying to be a good person.
No, but I'm saying like you did that because you have pride in yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have pride in
No.
doing good things.
That's integrity, because integrity is
That's
having
not
strong moral
integrity.
principles.
That's not integrity. Integrity is respect. You have respect for yourself and respect for overall humanity that you would just take him home. But you also have pride in yourself to do good things. You don't look at yourself to do good things and be like, I don't care.
I don't see pride as the right word. I get what you're saying. saying.
I like wholeheartedly disagree that you
Well,
don't
you know-
understand what I'm saying right
I'm
now.
with Chrissy on this one.
This is berserk.
Well,
2v2. All right, it's a battle.
yeah,
Let's duke it
2v2.
out.
So hold on a second. Okay, so we're gonna
Let's
battle
break
this
it
out.
down.
Let's look at it like this. Okay, what's the opposite of pride?
Humility.
Yes. Yes, it is.
It is.
Humility is the opposite of pride, because if you walk with pride, then you're moving in the direction of being pompous, and you're moving in the direction of I'm right, you're wrong. But if you go and you move in the direction of just being grateful that you were able to do a great thing, then you're looking more towards being humble. You're a humble person. You're not saying to the person, I'm better than you. You're saying, no, I could take you home. I could help you out. Even though maybe you did me wrong, I could do that. I don't know if we're going to get that much far with that.
Dan
But
can't type.
Look, honestly, you know, you think of,
I think because like Dad instilled being proud of yourself, in us, which was a good thing, and it's like a healthy relationship with being proud. But when you look at it, it's you want to be being humble about it is better than being proud about, like having pride about something.
see, I believe that you could be, okay, ready?
But you need some sort of pride to have humility.
You need
Correct?
some sort of pride to have. No, I don't think so.
Being proud, like, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. If I start to be proud of myself, then you're looking inwards and you're starting to see, because it says in the Bible, okay, and the source of all wisdom. If you don't get it there, you can get it somewhere else, but it's going to say the same thing. Something like, pride, right after pride comes downfall. So pride is not exactly a good thing. You could acknowledge the fact that, you're X, Y, and Z, or you feel good once you go ahead and you do something for somebody that maybe felt like maybe
you're
other
supposed
person-
to be like grateful for the opportunity.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah, because there's people that aren't able to do that and then still walk away with their limbs and a brain to think.
Yeah, but like if somebody goes to you and says like I'm proud of you, then you should then have pride.
No, then I say I'm grateful, and I'm deeply humbled by that. That's
Ooh,
because
yeah,
that's
that saying
become
makes it more sense.
that's
right?
become my new saying. Because if
I'm
I go
humbled
ahead and
by
I
that.
lead with, yeah, I'm proud of myself, then I'm just agreeing with your statement. It's not actual gratitude. When you go ahead, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If you go ahead and if you're proud of somebody else, you're not looking in the mirror. You're proud of that person for doing the thing for doing whatever they did.
Yeah, that's being
Graduated,
happy for someone,
Yeah.
encouraging someone, root for someone.
But if you're
Self pride, it could, like the Bible said, could
it's damaging.
lead to your downfall.
Yeah.
Because like I've been saying that too. Like when somebody gives me a compliment that like really like, means a lot to me, I say like, oh, I'm humbled by that.
Yeah.
Like that's what I've been trying to say. And I think just like being in my faith is like that reminder. Like
Yeah. It's
you
a powerful.
you specifically talk about on the pod and off the pod like being humble, and it has become like an awakening. You want to be like we talk about when you're having rough days and you're going through it, right? Like I've told you, you've told me, we all told each other, like be grateful to be going through this situation because God is like melding you to be great person
Yeah.
that he sees you to be, that he has for you.
It's an opportunity. But, look, needless to say, if you're trying to find power, you're not going to find it with pride. If you believe you have balanced pride within you, then technically you're humble.
Yeah, Dan,
Because you're
can you
measuring
pull
your
up
pride.
Just search pride versus integrity. I just want to see more because it's
Or
it is
Pride versus
interesting.
humility is pride
No, pride-
truly the opposite of
That's how I view it.
You're honest
But
what did that say? You were honest in a party. A sexy girl invites you to what?
integrity refers to the level of adherence to one's value one exhibits. Pride is a feeling of satisfaction one gets from the maintenance
Wait,
of
wait,
their
say it.
identity.
Say it again.
No.
What is Google on with that
One
first
said-
sentence? It has nothing to do with anything. What was that? What? Let's see what Chat GPT.
yeah.
Oh wow, look at that. It says play distinct roles in one's character. Pride can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it can boost confidence and self-esteem. Right there, that's the positive aspects of
That's
it.
the positive
100%.
aspect.
See,
Yes.
And that's what
exactly what I was
that's
trying
what
to get
dad
across.
is honed
No,
in
fair,
on in
fair.
raising us. That's what dad's instilled in us. That's why I brought it up, because I know that's what you're speaking from.
Right, but like
And I
you could
agree with
also
that.
you could be
Speaks of my-
you could still be humble in that same breath. That's why I don't like
Yeah.
when you guys say that you can't, like those are the opposites. Like I don't like that, because you could still
well, don't
be humble. You could still like be humble, but also be proud of what or
of how far
prideful
you've
in
came.
what you've
Yeah.
done.
So what you just basically said is that you have to have a balance of both. Like you have
Yeah.
to, if you acknowledge that you're proud of yourself, you have to like remember the
Yeah.
the
I just think that
humble
like,
aspect
Like
of
if you can't say that you can't, like I know you guys don't mean this, but the way you guys were saying it, I kind of felt like you were shaping it to that, like you always have to take the route of being extremely humble and not
Well, that's-
accepting those and,
'cause-
and while still like gracefully and humbly, like there's a
No,
balance.
I get what
between
you're
it.
saying, but like because it's like the understanding is through being grateful and being like say like the example, like, oh, I'm looking back on like how far we've came, and I'm so proud of how far we've came and where we are.
Right.
But like
Right.
this basically the same thing that you could say that is more humble instead of prideful is I'm so grateful to be in the position that we are. And I'm so grateful for how far we've came and the progress we've made.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get
It's like the same line, but
well,
it's two different words.
like
I feel
like Chat says, because of course this is what we go by now. It's a double-edged sword. It really
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
No, and you're right. Look, you can't be just completely just filled with humility, because then you don't have that's grounds to be stepped on. And
Yeah, it's a balancing act.
it's
it
a
is.
balancing act
Yeah.
between both. So I'm happy that you mentioned that.
Good conversation.
Yeah, I like
Um,
that. We had a little debate going. That was
Well,
good.
yeah, a
We
little
really
argumentative.
doubled down on the dimmadome.
So like everybody wants to, ready? So everyone wants to be treated the right way. And they want to be treated nice.
Mm-hmm.
But are you doing that? Are you treating people nice?
It's golden rule, baby. Treat others how you would like to be treated.
You
That's-
said that now for the third time.
On the episode, this episode?
Yeah.
No, maybe in the pod.
Maybe.
I think we've
That's where it lands. I
I
feel.
think we've given anyone who's listening a lot to think about.
But it's also
Definitely.
just it's common decency.
Yeah, I mean that's like what we stand for as a culture and and the community that we want to build.
Yeah.
Like you think of like a community. I for some reason think to like a tribe. Like back then, like
Togetherness.
They,
yeah.
Whoever hunts, they go and hunt for the tribe. Whoever is sick, they heal them with the healers from the tribe. Whoever, whatever, like,
Yeah.
That's why, like, there's that Black Eyed Peas song called "One Tribe,"
One tribe.
Yeah. Well,
and he says a line: "If my enemy is gonna try to come and kill me, then, what is it? Oh man, I always say it right in the song too.
Well,
My enemy is gonna try to come and kill me. Then he's my
All right.
enemy because I'm trying to kill this one tribe, y'all. All right,
Right,
look it up,
right.
listen to it.
no, but
Good line.
there's so many different tribes, and people tend to stick with their tribe.
Yeah, but
nowadays,
that's-
right. And
that's
that's where the divide comes in.
Yeah, that's why I brought
I
up that
think that's
song, because
a
when I
good
listen to
point.
that song, it's a reminder to me, and that's how I resonate with it. Is like
Yeah,
we all
people-
really are one tribe.
Yeah, but people look out for their own,
My
which
enemy's gonna try to
you
come
know,
and kill me.
and that's also like what we were kind of just talking about, which is like humbly prideful, in your family, in your culture, and where
That's
you
an
come
interesting
from.
way of putting it.
But I think we've talked a good amount. I think we need to
Shift gears.
shib it about some lighthearted stuff. I got something real quick.
Yeah,
You
please
got
give it to us.
I saw something on Netflix that's been going around. I forgot what the name of the movie is, but it's this movie about a 1972 Uruguayan plane that crashes in the Andes, and they're
Andes?
stranded there. Yeah, the Andes Mountains.
Oh, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't
And,
heard that in a while.
They get stranded there, and it's like the dead of winter.
Oh, it's
They're
like
in
the guy ate his friends.
So they are there for
Would you
they
do
go
it?
about 9 days out there. They call out the search for 9 days,
Oh my god!
and they decide
Goodness.
to then eat the passengers that
Dying?
died in the wreckage and that died. Yeah,
Wow.
Survival.
That's wild.
yeah, man. So it's just crazy.
Would you-
and it's based off a true story. Like,
That's insane.
yeah, like
I don't know if it correlates or if it's the same true story, because I saw the video of this guy who ate. Apparently,
You're Uruguayan. He was talking in Spanish.
no, he wasn't talking in Spanish, but he said like the
Oh.
caption was like he ate.
Yeah,
his,
this is
he
it.
ate his two best friends.
What's
to
the movie
survive.
called?
Ate his two best friends.
Prisoners of the Snow. No,
Is that it? Might be it. Prisoners of the Snow. Yeah, I think that's Society of the Snow.
that's interesting. Would you
Yeah.
guys eat a person to survive?
Man, I mean,
If I saw a way that I could get saved, like if I knew or like had some type of
Well,
been
the thing-
tipped off, like there's a search team coming soon.
yeah, but you don't
You
know,
need to survive a certain amount
like
of time.
the pain and the things you would do for food in that moment when
No, I
you're
think I would.
starving
because
to
I'm a
death.
gabon.
Yeah,
I think it might even.
like you would
Tastes
feel
a little
such
good.
pain. You would feel your organs like shutting down without food.
So what is it?
Like you might take the route of just having a nibble.
Dan,
Oh, no, I could see it happening.
How long?
But
I
did
think
say-
they got. I think
but
they,
I'll
I
throw
didn't
a
watch the whole
twist.
movie. I fell
I'll
asleep.
throw
I
a
think they
plot
got
twist.
saved.
What if it's us three?
Some of them. What if it's us three?
Us three.
No, I'm dying.
No, at that point, there's not enough food, man.
I couldn't eat you guys.
I got to
If
tell
it's
you.
like
so
a random plane passenger, maybe. But you guys, no.
I'm gonna. So
I'd
I'm
eat
gonna-
myself.
I'm going to
before I'd
reflect
eat
on
you
this.
guys.
I think that, like, okay, because we're on the outskirts of
Ooh,
this
it's got the
possibility,
cheese.
right? Like, you don't know, like that. I've never been in a situation where I could say, like, even a relatable situation where I could say, like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I submit to eating somebody. You know, I'm going to say at face value, no, you know what? I just think that I'm either finding a way out or I'm dying. I can't say that I would eat somebody. It's just against everything
That's
that
probably a sin.
I
Right?
just. Yeah, I
I
think
mean,
it
they
is.
talk about it like in the movie too. Like
Bro, but you're up against some tough circumstances right there.
What is
it's
it,
tough, man. Like I don't think you
Yeah,
could
we're not supposed to eat
really
human flesh.
you really have a leg to stand on unless you're in the situation.
No, true. It's like one
Like
of
you
those
don't
things.
know.
It's
Like, you could say that now. There's someone in the movie that was so set like the whole time.
of course, they have to play that character.
Right. He's
That
like,
he
I'm
was
not
gonna-
doing it.
Oh,
I'm not
and then he
doing it.
does.
And then, he freaking gets a cut on his leg and like he eventually like he needs to eat in order to like
Yeah, but like you're on an island. There's got to be wildlife. Go
they
catch
weren't
something.
on an island. They were in the mountains, bro.
Oh, you're in the
Yeah,
mountains.
there's nothing there.
There's nothing for
Oh, I'm sorry. I
miles.
always picture the scenario on an island. I
Yeah, no,
misconceived.
bro, that's definitely some wild stuff. I don't even know.
There's got to be
what you would do.
something, dude.
Bro, they're in the mountains.
What about those goats that climb on the mountains? They climb on mountains with their hoofs.
No, bro.
Maybe if you're able.
Is
to
there wildlife
locate a
in the
cave.
Andes Mountains?
Definitely not.
Can I find that out? But that's
man,
tough, man.
That's wild. That's
Let's see. Reptiles, amphibians.
Yeah, in the summer, not in the winter.
Did it say in the summer?
You're not going to see a freaking iguana walking across a mountain in snow.
That's some wild stuff. All I know.
Wow. Well, that's food for thought.
Yeah, definitely think about that. What would you do, right?
I would really, really try not to, but I really love.
I'd hope you'd really try not to.
So if I don't know.
Yeah. I'd hope you'd be like, oh no, I'm
No,
good.
I would just be
I've always
I'm
wanted
good, I'm
to.
chill.
I would just be
Good.
praying to God, like just if this is how I'm supposed to go,
Save
like I will not
Save
eat again, and you have to save me, and that's it. Clearly, like
That's-
They're
clearly,
having a group discussion. Everyone's like, I think we might just have to eat the bodies. Thinks like I'm in. Let's do it.
me.
Yeah.
No, I think if I'm
Kidding.
in that situation ever, it's like okay, like this is where God's putting me. Like if I'm supposed
This-
to go peacefully, I will go peacefully. I'm gonna do everything I can to try and survive as long as I can. But if there's no saving grace, there's no SOS. Like I'll starve.
Yeah. So like, but
But you go,
I'm on board
you go
with that.
mad though. What you would do to eat when you're actually starving.
I mean, I was
Right.
thinking-
You don't like you're saying this off
It's like
of
in
like
Madagascar.
you don't know
it's
what
like
it's
in
like to
Madagascar.
starve.
He starts looking at Alex. Starts looking at Marty. He's like, I want to eat that zebra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and this is
His
just
eyes go crazy.
This is so like, all right, less intense situation. You know, I go ahead and I say to you, all right, somebody's crossing the street. A woman and their babies crossing the street.
Wait.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Dan. How long were they there for? 72 days.
Hours.
No.
72 hours. 3 days.
72 hours.
Oh, days. No, you're right.
I was gonna say 72 hours. You had to eat someone.
days before arrest.
72 days.
72 days.
And how many survivors were there?
Only 16.
Only 16 out of
So
72.
those 16 are walking this earth
yeah, but
saying,
they
"Yeah, I survived
isn't
by
that
eating
crazy?
people."
They survived
I would
in
want
freezing
to.
temperatures, like out in the open with no only eating the flesh of other humans
They
probably,
for
like,
72
They probably
days.
slept like on top of each other.
They
they probably,
probably
like-
didn't sleep.
They probably fought to like somebody get on the like cover me.
Yeah,
I
there
don't
was
know,
this,
man.
there
That's
was
some
this
deep-
part where like an
stuff.
avalanche like came through the plane, which is where they were like, they were bunking up,
Mm-hmm.
and then it like sunk them. They were under the avalanche for like 4 days in this plane. They couldn't get up.
That is insane.
I don't know if that part's
How did-
true or if it was exaggerated.
How did they get
but
out?
They dug their way up eventually. They like, I don't know.
I gotta
I
watch
don't know if
this.
it's
I gotta
really
watch
that
this.
part's really true. That'd be
But,
insane.
That'd make you hold your breath.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like a voiceover, but it's like not bad.
I just got a good deed that I saw the other day.
We talk about a good deed that we were supposed to talk about and keep the podcast moving because we've been rolling for a little bit.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Copy.
So I was with Giacomo last
Hey, yo.
Saturday. We were heading out to Jersey, the Daddios. And like we're running around, you have to get birthday cards,
Yeah, we're
gas.
doing a few things.
They're throwing stuff in our way, whatever. It was raining. Right? So we're driving down the road in Staten Island in your neck of the woods.
My territory.
James is on the phone. He's on the phone through the speaker, right? You know
Yeah.
what I'm about to say, right?
I think I know what you're about to
I
say.
was astonished, dude. I was like, wow, what a great person my brother is. He just double parks, pulls over in the
Oh.
middle of the main road,
I didn't know you were gonna say.
and he's on the phone, like casual, puts it in park, takes the seatbelt off, hops out. I'm like, what is going? Well, I knew what he was gonna do, so there was a Christmas tree in like the middle of the road, and like with no hesitation, he's just like on the phone, like still talking on the phone, grabs the end of the Christmas tree, like so casual, freaking brings it to the side of the road, throws it on the sidewalk, looks both ways to come back, and then like the person waves him on, like good deed, another good deed. I was like, wow, this is how we doing, bro.
Yeah, man.
He gets back in the
That's what it
car
is.
and just pulls off. I was like, did you just do that? Like so casual, no hesitation. I was like, wow,
That's
I
fantastic.
just didn't think of it. I was like, all right,
that's you.
this is what I
'Cause
gotta
that's
do.
just-
now.
yeah, you. I was. Yeah, it was so how we doing like of you.
I appreciate you.
man. You got to do what you got to do. Who's gonna move the boats?
I think I'm proud of myself for doing that.
That's it,
No.
folks. See you next week.
Nice.
Well, in the act, you were being humble.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Time of the episode that nobody really cares about. I'm
Oh.
just kidding.
Give me some Nico's notes.
You can make a remix.
Somebody help me bring the
It's
how we
your
doing.
42nd edition.
Give me
of the
give
beloved
me some
Nico's
for
notes.
the podcast.
Take it away,
Come on,
Nicholas. Stop
somebody
singing.
put some podcasts on my notes. What do you hear? What do you say? Welcome back to another edition of Nico's Notes, baby. How we doing?
Baby.
Bing,
So, we're here. I watched Shawshank Redemption last night.
fire movie.
Long movie. And you know, like when you watch a movie, because Dad loves movies. So we watched all the movies we should watch when we were like young.
Yeah.
And I haven't really revisited all of them when I'm an adult and you perceive them differently. You catch things that you didn't catch when you were
Yeah.
younger.
Yeah.
So it's like
different
you're
lens.
watching it, not for the first time, but it's like, in a way, like new again because you take new things from it. So it was on TV. I caught the end of Forrest Gump into Shawshank. I was like, oh, this is a great night. Like, this is great. The end of Forrest Gump. I'm like, the things he was saying, I'm like, Forrest Gump is so stupid, bro. Like, I don't think I realized how dumb he was when I was
Never
watching
realized
it.
Forrest Gump
I haven't
was
watched it in
stupid.
so long. It's been years. And I just
Great
like,
character.
but the humor is just too much, unmatched. But anyway, then Shawshank was just like, any prison movie really opens your eyes, you know?
To like what you don't have.
What you don't have, and like the weird, crazy dynamic. Because then the guy, like, people get in prison and then that's their life. That's their home. They don't want to get out. They don't know or have a life outside.
Yeah.
Like the guy, Brooks, he gets out and then he winds up killing himself because he's like, this is
much.
I can't do this.
Yeah, he's working a job for no money. He lives in a shitty apartment with no
He's
family.
in the halfway house, like, you know,
I know.
and then
Sad, man.
it's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I just took away so much from that movie watching it now.
I
But,
should revisit that too.
Yeah, like you got to
I
like
haven't-
revisit those movies, you know?
Yeah.
And I didn't realize, like, when I watched as a kid, I didn't realize that you don't even see anything about him trying to escape until he escapes. It's like watching that for the first time, you're like, whoa, look
Yeah.
at this guy.
Yeah, it's not like Alcatraz, the Alcatraz movie, where you kind of like knew
Yeah,
what they
yeah.
were gonna do. They were
Oh,
setting
that's
up
another
everything.
good movie, too.
Yeah, Alcatraz movie's good.
Oh, the three guys.
Long though, very long.
Do you think they actually got away?
I
Or
don't
they
know.
got eaten by sharks?
Well, didn't some sort of
They
clothes
found
washed
some
up on
something,
shore or
yeah.
something like that?
That's always been a mystery. That's cool, though. That's another good one.
They probably got through, man. I don't know. What else you got?
But yeah, so that's update Duolingo. I'm on a 15-day streak. I'm learning Italian. I can't, like, when people are like, oh, tell me something. I could say something that the unit I'm on right now, we're talking about clothes. I don't know. But I'm getting fluent. They really drill it into your head, like right on the forehead, you know.
Right.
Nice.
So we're doing that, and I paid $80 for the year unintentionally. So I gotta learn. So that's that update.
No going back on that.
I'm wearing it's cold, people. It's getting brisk out
Oh,
there.
jelly.
It's perfect weather. Like you double up, you know. You throw the shorts on, you throw the sweatshirts on top of the shorts. Game changer.
Sweatshirts on top of shorts.
Oh, sweatpants. Sorry, thank you for catching me. I'm wearing them right now.
I
It's
was wondering in the background for a
It's like,
second. I'm
how
like,
do you
put
get
sweatshirts
dressed?
on
Don't
your
do
pants?
this. Oh, but dude, it's the best.
I thought you were gonna teach us a new frame of
you know, I,
warmth.
I like sometimes I like being like bundled up in the cold, you know, because it's like
Feel secure.
yeah, but
You're
like the
nothing
only
can
thing
get
that's
me.
cold is like your face and like if you don't have gloves, like your hands.
Yeah, if you're
And it's just
protected,
like
you're good.
just like this is like nice. Like I'm out here and I'm not
Yeah.
cold, but
You
like
just like hear the wind and it's like
Yeah.
kind of calm. No one's outside because it's
like
too
I was
cold.
walking Bailey the other day and I was like, this is freaking nice. I had my hood up, man. I had my AirPods in. I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
this is nothing.
Yeah, it also might be a.
If you bundle up, you're good. Your body
Yeah.
can take it. You know.
Sometimes I feel like it's a Feldman thing. I kind of like the
Yeah.
like that type of atmosphere too. Like, oh, everything's covered in
I
white.
feel like you're working through something too.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
By the way, those leather gloves that you have or you have,
Yeah, Dad got us those
Yeah?
great pair of
freaking
gloves.
awesome gloves.
Calvin Klein. Shout out.
Get
Calvin
yourself some nice leather Calvin Klein
Klein.
gloves.
Yo, if you're a
Calvin?
It's worth
man,
it.
you should have leather gloves.
Yeah,
Like
just
that's just a requirement.
put on. Yeah, man.
Like
Put on
pulling
some nice
those
leather
those
gloves.
puppies on, you're like, yeah,
A
exactly.
little that. Mm.
Try that one
Great.
out for us.
Makes
Let
me
us
want
know
to
how you
hit
feel.
something.
Yeah, no, it's just like you're that guy.
Yeah.
And then like I kind of even want to drive in the car with those gloves on, but then I can't do it. This is too much.
Then it gets a little hot.
But you kind of feel cool. What do we got? We got a little review. We got a little review, boys.
What we got?
So, I mean, kind of spur of the moment. Went to 7-Eleven, got the YKs before the pod. We're gonna review this this drink here.
Is this like a crazy TikTok drink or
No, it
something?
looked interesting. Maybe we'll start a trend. Maybe we'll make 7-Eleven a lot of money because this is their product. It's 7 Select. Go smart. We got a cold organic pressed juice, flash pasteurized, tropical glow. We got pineapple, orange, banana, apple, mango, passion fruit, and coconut water.
All in the same shot.
100% fruit juice blend. That's a lot. That's a lot to mix, boys. I don't know if we're gonna like this.
How much are you getting of each of those? There's apple and banana in that.
How much you pay for that?
That's a good question. I
Too
don't know.
much.
No sugar added, not from concentrate. I like that. 100% fruit juice. If that's true, it's not false advertising. This should be pretty good.
All right, pour the.
We're gonna give it a
pour
whirl?
the schnip
Yeah, we
up.
got our little shot cups.
All right, we don't need to talk all day and night about juice.
Shake it up, shake it up. Make sure you get it
It's
from
not
the
what
back.
the people want to hear.
Um,
Favorite juice? Go.
what?
Ooh, I had apple juice today. Hits so good.
apple juice is so good.
Oh, favorite juice. That's a tough one. Schnappers.
It smells like I thought it was gonna smell.
You know, classic apple juice. Pretty good.
Yeah. If somebody gives me like a freaking like
apple juice or orange juice?
grape
That's-
juice or something, I'll freaking get away from me.
You said grape juice.
This has
Yeah.
a very
Pass on
thick
that.
consistency.
Dan,
if you're not watching,
Dan, you drink grape juice, don't you?
No.
What do you drink? What's your favorite juice?
OJ.
OJ. There
Do
you
you
go.
realize that
Pass it down.
OJ was never actually meant
Yo,
to be
why
part of the
would you give
complete
me
breakfast?
this much, bro?
Because
I-
if you
I
like
wanna
it, you can
taste.
drink more. Look, we got this whole bottle. I'm not
This guy's
drinking
filling
myself.
up entire cups.
If you're not watching, get over to YouTube. We're doing fun things over here. Cold pressed juice review. Cheers. What do we got?
Cheers, Chintani.
Oh, the texture is not something I like. It needs to be cold.
Nah,
It's
that's pretty
sitting
good.
out.
Nah, that's my. See, this is my biggest ick.
Chris goes
In a drink,
nah.
man.
Jason goes, that's pretty good.
Is when it's got like
I know the
it's
texture is
got,
gonna
like,
mess you up. Yeah,
you know, like that pear juice where it's got like mush.
Nah,
It's-
yeah,
it
you're
just
right.
tastes like mush. I got particles on my tongue.
the taste is actually pretty good though.
No,
Take another sip.
Look,
no.
Get past the.
I told you. No, there's too many damn fruits. Whoever thought of this is a moron. Why would you put that many
I
fruits
do this would be great.
and just like compressed fucking fruits
It's
in
good.
a drink?
It's good.
It's
You're
the
delusional.
It's the epitome of health. No, look. Here's the thing.
If it was
I honestly
cold-
think though you would like it if it didn't have the.
If we sifted it out.
Wait,
yeah.
what is it called? The
Particles?
pulp.
Like
Pulp.
pulp.
It's like
Yeah,
pulp.
it's pulp.
Pulp.
I said I like with some pulp. Calm.
Oh no, man, no pulp.
Yeah. No, the consistency.
Dan,
threw
you
me
drink
off
your
at
orange
first.
juice with pulp.
I don't mind it.
Oh my
Dan's a-
goodness, dude.
like,
That's
So-
natural, bro.
I can't do pulp.
The
No,
pulp
it's not.
and OJ freaks
I mean,
me out.
additives.
If you're gonna hand press your own OJ, you're gonna have pulp in it.
no,
He's right.
you hand squeeze your own OJ.
No, I don't. But
All right, so then drink regular OJ like everybody else.
He's saying like if you're gonna be that guy, you might as well drink some pulp. Does it taste better with pulp?
No,
Nah, you just feel like stringy shit going in your mouth.
you like stringy
Hey,
shit
yo,
in your mouth.
stringy shit in your
Hey,
mouth. What are you
yo.
saying?
I'm not sure how I feel about the stringy shit.
But I mean, all right. So what do we give this out of 10? I mean, I wouldn't buy it again.
All right,
Out of
what
10?
are we rating it on though?
That's
Like,
that's a 2.2.
if I'm rating it on
Just
health,
overall.
rating it on health, I'm gonna say
I mean,
based on what you said,
yeah, based on what the
I'm gonna
bottle
give it
says,
like
it's
a good like
it's a
8.
oh
yeah, it's
my
like a
goodness.
7.
But if I'm gonna go on taste, no, I'm gonna be with Chrissy on that. Probably like 3.
Taste or consistency or overall.
When you say
You're
consistency,
factoring everything in together. This
yeah,
is not
that's what I'm
Top
saying.
Chef.
1 through 10. That's it. No category.
Yeah, you're asking sub questions.
cap on that.
1 through 10. I don't
told you,
care
it's
about
3.
health,
It's a 3.
consistency, taste, just overall.
I'm
1
at
through 10.
that 2.2.
All right, overall, I'm an 8.
Are you out of your mind?
Here, you want to finish it? It's
I'm
pretty
actually
good.
I'm actually more like okay for the
Listen,
sake
we're
that
all
I'm
about
never
that
gonna have that
healthy
again.
stuff.
Yeah, true.
You know,
But probably never gonna have it again. So I guess I'm really like more like a 6.
I think it's actually growing on me. If
Can't
it was
be
cold,
50-50.
That's a fucking 2.
Coming from the guy that won't have a damn healthy thing, no sea moss.
Yo,
you
if
want
you
to
saw
see more.
if you saw what this guy does in the morning, it's insane.
Epitome of health right here.
He gets ground
Okay.
up stuff in bags. He's got powdered beets and mushrooms, and he drinks it
Fuck
with
yeah.
water.
All right.
Oh, we're
It's
all about
insane.
healthy stuff.
And he gets this goop. He spoons goop and scoops
It's
it in his
called
mouth.
sea moss,
Nobody
bro.
does this shit.
Yeah, that's
the
why
ones that are
everybody's
gonna
not
live
healthy.
long.
Yeah, I guess that's why you look like that and I look like this. But
Nah.
it's all right.
I did not say
Listen,
that.
the sea moss is good for you. You just
We're
too
gonna get
particular about
Chrissy on
this
sea moss.
consistency
It's
bullshit.
all right.
You just got to get
It's all
through it.
whatever.
Chris likes what he likes.
Listen, I don't like the consistency is key, man. In all aspects.
Would I buy it again? Maybe after like a hard day's work, and
No.
because like I don't drink soda.
I can't drink soda.
I don't drink. I really don't drink soda anymore. Like I can actually say that. I'm not like, I'm trying not to drink soda. I haven't had soda in so long.
Yeah.
And
I'd rather bash my head like against the corner of this table than buy that drink.
That's a
again.
hyperbole.
Gotta buy that. Just come on a second.
That's a hyperbole for one. And I think like
It's
even
a hyperbole.
even when I go to like
$10.
and I don't eat fast food because it's what you put in your body, bro. It's what you put in your body. You don't want that processed stuff. That's why we
Great.
drink Guayakea. Come sponsor us. What's for dinner? The only fast food I will eat is Chick-fil-A because it's different.
All right, nobody cares.
But
Is it?
when I go to Chick-fil-A, I get like lemonade, which I even still don't like drinking that because I don't want to drink anything with sugar in it. You know,
Yeah, that sugar
Yeah.
stuff.
I've been drinking my coffee black because I don't want it. I don't want it. But yeah, that's good. Oh, I feel it in my stomach. This might have broke my fast actually because the pulp.
I'm not sure if that's.
I guess liquids are okay. Listen, that's gonna do
This-
it for Nico's notes. Give me a round of applause. What's for dinner? How we doing? What's for dinner podcast? How we doing podcast? Come watch it. What's for dinner? Here, James,
Man,
you want to finish that?
if you guys knew what I dealt with here on the How We Doing podcast, you'd really be sorry
you're
for
just
me.
in the
you
middle
really
of
feel
it,
sorry
brother.
for me.
You're in the middle of the madness.
It's insanity. It's insanity, but we're rolling with it. Good episode. I think so.
I think you're just a swingling bitch.
Shut your mouth, boy. All right? We're ending the podcast. All right? We got the note from the producer. It's time to wrap it up. All right?
Who's that?
That's it. Okay. My name is Chris. This is James on my
James
right.
Giacomo.
That's
James.
Nick on my left. We are the How We Doing
Nico.
podcast. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, email. You know where to find us. We'll be back next
Have
week.
a how we doing week.
See ya.
All right.